It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Smith-Njigba with the grab. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Seahawks.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The tackle made at the 20.
The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary.
That's another Seahawks.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. He finds Smith-Njigba. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Caught on the slant. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Now back to throw. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle, here's Walker. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Looking to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. Second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here's Walker. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
They stopped short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? Walker. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Back to throw here. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Seahawks take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now a second and 10.
Incomplete.
Let's go.
The coverage by Nakobe Dean.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 57 yards.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A 57-yard gain. And the Seahawks first down.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Torrey Horton, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And a nice job there skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 5. And Bigsby once more. They juked him. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers up over 200 passing yards already.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
They run for it with Bigsby.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Take Bigsby.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's a tale of 2 drives right there, CD. The other guys go for it on 4th and turn the ball over on downs, yet we see the same situation the other way. This time, 4th and goal yields a touchdown run.
And Brandon is much better.
Again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team, keep your offense moving at a really high level, and it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4.
Jalen Carter
in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
A loss of 14 on the play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's over the middle, taken in by Horton.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the 2nd half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
He's got him in, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Torrey Horton
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling...
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. Down inside the 10.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Bigsby is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Bigsby once more, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
It's third and goal.
Back to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Kirk from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing,
Been fun.
that's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter.
Now second and 3.
At the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And 3 yards to go.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
It's down.
Comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're open.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
First down.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
38-yard line, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9. At the Eagles' 38-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
That one complete downfield to Kirk.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. On the ground with Bigsby who starting to drive.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Another run by Bigsby.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Tank Bigsby. Incomplete.
The Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Hey, check that. Street. 19's.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
So the victory here for Seattle. And this win was impressive, Charles. And look, they were honest with us this week. They had this game circled on the calendar for quite a while, coming in and taking down the reigning Super Bowl champions.
And you and I both know from experience that having the title reigning Super Bowl champs is a blessing